Hi guys, and welcome to this new video. I'm Anita, I'm a professional dog trainer, and today we're going to talk about encounter situations, leash reactivity, and fearful dogs. So what I want to talk about today is why I don't use corrections at all. It's a very common training method to correct your dog for something you don't want to see, but it's just not necessary. On the contrary, it destroys any form of relationship you have built up with your dog. It destroys trust, and your dog will have even worse feelings in encounter situations than before. So if your dog is reactive to people or to other dogs, then there is a threshold for him where the situation becomes just too close for him to be able to cope with it, and as a last result he will react. That might be lunging, it might be barking, it might be growling, whatever it is for your dog. Some dogs do that because they want to get away from the other dogs. Some dogs just want to approach and greet the other dog and get frustrated. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that you know about the motivation of your dog. And if you know that motivation, you can give him an alternative behavior to his reactive reaction. And that would be something that is highly rewarded in his original motivation and also in an additional reward. So, for example, your dog is fearful of other dogs and he's approaching a strange dog. He keeps calm, he touches your hand with his nose because he's learned to do so, and you increase distance while you feed him. So you have the original motivation, increase distance, and you have an additional reward, food. Therefore, your dog will get better feelings with each encounter because it's no longer uncomfortable. If you use corrections, on the other hand, your dog will stop the behavior, but only for a short period of time, because the motivation still is the same, and you have to increase the punishment to keep your dog from behaving in a reactive way again. Therefore, your dog will become more and more uncomfortable, your dog will become more and more fearful or more frustrated, and this is a circle that can't end anywhere nice. So the emotions in your dog will increase either way. If you use a reward system, they will increase in positive feelings, and if you use corrections, negative feelings will arise more often and more intensely. Therefore, of course it works, but it's not necessary. And you don't want to do this because you want your dog to trust you. You want your dog to do nice things instead of just keep quiet and feel bad. And it's never necessary to tell a dog what you don't want. You can just tell him what you do want. And if you want to see how positive training without corrections can look like, here's a short video. This is Sammy. He was reactive to people and dogs in a distance of about 200 meters, and for dogs also the smell. So we couldn't walk specific paths because it smelled like other dogs. And this is him now. We have only met people on this walk, but he's no longer reactive. He just looks at me and he just walks past. So this is what's possible with positive training, and there is no correction used on him ever. So have fun, and if you have any questions, write me an email, leave a comment, leave a thumbs up. I would love to hear what you accomplished with your dog, and have fun training. Bye!